So in this video, I'm going to explain the DIY kind of hacks that we did to stay safe from pickpockets for our last trip to Europe. So this is just like a regular, North Face jacket. It's my rain jacket. And what I did is in the pocket, it is a zip pocket, so that is a little bit more secure, but I don't always want it to be zipped. But I sewed this little loop. And I just got titanium key rings, and I wanted titanium because I thought maybe it wouldn't rust, over time. And then I just sewed it with my terrible sewing skills, actually with dental floss. So I just put it in the corner, and then I found this seam right here because I thought the seam would be a little bit stronger. And I just went around, I could feel the ring inside, and I just went around and around and made a million knots going in different directions. And it held pretty well. And why would I want a ring in there? Well, because now I can attach things to it. So some of the things I attached to it, one thing was a phone tether. So this was really nice because I could put my phone on this tether and, well, you can't really see, but it pulls out a lot and it's pretty strong. And so I could have my phone. And I mean, I'm not saying that if this was unzipped and someone went in and grabbed my phone, that they couldn't yank it and maybe it would jar me or maybe even pull me over or something, but it would be more likely that I'd be able to keep my phone and less likely that they'd be able to walk away with it. But what I really found this useful for was using these little Travelon pouches. Now I love these. I bought a whole bunch of these and I'll show you how I use them. So this is not big enough for a passport. It's only big enough for like credit cards and like kind of everyday bills. But I put this on a carabiner. I used a locking carabiner, which is probably overkill. But I would lock that in. And then when it was in my pocket, it was there. And I could, open up the zip of the pocket. I could go in here. I could grab whatever money. This was kind of my daily money. Probably like 50 euros or less in coins and bills that I just wanted for like buying things, paying for food, gelato, whatever. So that was really useful to have this ring in here. And I did put it in some other tops I had that had pockets as well. So that was super useful. These in general are really great. So my husband uses something kind of like this for our passports, right? It's nice and soft on one side. What you do is you attach this to your belt, and then, I guess you do it this way. This would be attached to your belt, and then you tuck this in against your skin, and then when you need to, you can pull it out. So again, that's for like passports or really important things. It is tucked against your skin inside and attached to your belt, so there's no way a pickpocket is getting that. So that's really helpful. When he wanted kind of everyday money, what he would do actually is like if he was wearing pants, some dog hair, of course, wearing pants, he would actually use one of these little things. And he used a chain, though it was like a lot thinner than this one. This one's a little too chunky, but he would attach it up here, and then he would attach this to the, what's it called? To the little Travelon thing, put this in his pocket, and that way he could have a wallet in his, and kind of put the chain in there. He could have his wallet, maybe even he did it over here so you couldn't even really see the chain. He would have his wallet in his pocket and he knew it was safe and no one could walk off with it, but he would have his kind of daily money, his 50 euro or less in there. Now, I wanted to be able to also have my larger or kind of larger amount of money that I wanted to hide. I knew I couldn't hide our passports, but my husband was doing that. And I, over the process of getting ready for this trip, I ordered so many pairs of pants. I'm not even kidding, maybe like 30 different pairs of pants with like zipper pockets and whatever. And none of them I liked as much as these kind of Lululemon dupes that I got from Amazon. I wear these all the time, even to work. They're super comfortable, but they don't have a belt loop. So if I wanted to have my credit cards, things that besides my daily cash, my larger bills, those kind of things that I really wanted to keep safe, I couldn't use something like this because I didn't have belt loops. So what I did is, again with the dental floss, I just ordered one of these and I sewed it in kind of to the side seam. I noticed when I had it in the front, when I walked, it would kind of rub as I walked, but when I put it to the side, first of all, this is very soft, but your leg doesn't move as much on the side. So I'd have this in here for my credit card, for my large bills, and if I needed to, I could go someplace private and kind of flip this out and get to my money. I think it was way more comfortable than like one of those like around the neck things or the things you wear around your waist. In fact, I really didn't even notice it was there. So those were our hacks that kept us very, very safe from pickpockets. I didn't have to get any special clothing. We did actually order a bunch of, that anti-pickpocket clothing with the hidden pockets and stuff. But with these little measures, it was enough and we were fine.